Welcome to our training, How to Access Freedom Scientific Training Without Your Computer. The Freedom Scientific Training Podcast lets you listen to Freedom Scientific's audio training content on any device with an internet connection. Download episodes on your smartphone or tablet and stream them on your home assistant. We'll show you how to access our instructional demos from anywhere, giving you multiple ways to listen while you learn. New episodes are added each week, containing lessons on a variety of topics ranging from basic Windows 10 to advanced tasks in Microsoft Office products, internet browsing, and more. There are several ways to access the podcast. Listen to episodes on the podcast page.
Visit us on the web at freedomscientific.com/training/podcast, where you can play episodes directly from your browser by just hitting the letter B, Bravo, to move to the play button.
Play episode button.
Or browse step-by-step instructions on how to play our podcast on any of your devices.
How to subscribe and listen heading level 2. iOS heading level 3. Android heading level 3. Listen on an Alexa or Google Home device heading level 3. Subscribe to the RSS feed in Outlook heading level 3.
You'll even find instructions on how to subscribe to the podcast in Outlook via an RSS link.
Subscribe on your iOS device.
To subscribe to the Freedom Scientific Training Podcast on an iOS device, we'll start by double tapping on the podcast app.
Podcasts. Podcasts. Browse. Heading.
This app has 4 tabs along the bottom, and we're going to double tap on the Search tab.
Search. Tab.
Now I'll use a one-finger flick right on the search screen until I find the search edit box.
Selected. Search. Tab. 4 of 4. Search. Heading. All podcasts. Search field.
I'll double tap here to bring up the on-screen keyboard.
Search field is editing.
Now I'll type in my search query, which is Freedom Scientific Training.
FREEDOM SCIENTIXIC
Now I'll double tap on the search button in the lower right-hand corner.
Search. Freedom Scientific Training. Search field.
And on my search results page, once again, I'll use a one-finger flick right.
Cancel. Selected. Your library shows. See all. Freedom Scientific Training Podcast. Freedom Scientific Training Department. Button.
And it's my very first result. I'll double tap to activate.
Artwork. Image.
And use a one-finger flick right to move down this page.
Freedom Scientific Training Podcast. Freedom Scientific Training Department. Subscribed.
And there is the subscribe button. Although I'm already subscribed to this podcast, if you're not, do a double tap. This button will read subscribe. You do a double tap on that button so that you're updated every week when we release a new training episode. That's how it's done.
Subscribe on your Android device.
Subscribe to the Freedom Scientific Training Podcast on your Android device. Open the Google Podcast app.
Podcasts.
Tap Explore, which is located at the bottom of the app home screen.
Explore button. Explore.
Select the search button at the top left of the screen.
Culture. Double search. Double tap. English US. QWERTY keyboard shown.
Type Freedom Scientific Training in the search box and select Search.
Freedom. Scientific. Search. Keyboard hidden.
Tap Freedom Scientific Training Podcast.
Apps. Apps.
Tap the subscribe button.
Subscribe button.
Now type an episode to listen.
Play episode How to Play Videos on YouTube with Oz Part 3. Double tap to activate.
Choosing playlists on YouTube with JAWS.
Listen on an Amazon Echo, Apple HomePod, or Google Home Assistant.
Alexa, play the Freedom Scientific Training Podcast.
Here's Freedom Scientific Training Podcast from TuneIn. How to play videos on YouTube with JAWS, Part 3.
Choosing playlists.
Visit the podcast page at www.freedomscientific.com/training/podcast for instructions on how to subscribe to the RSS feed in Outlook and to check out other places where the Freedom Scientific Training Podcast is available. If you have questions or feedback, send an email to training@vispero.com. That's training@Victor, India, Sierra, Papa, Echo, Romeo, Oscar.com. Thanks for checking out our training, and we'll see you next time.